Imagine technologies. Now, imagine technology are technologies. They are technologies that already exist or that are still going to be created. They are technologies that already exist or that are still going to be created whose potentials we don't know. Imagine technologies. They are technologies that exist whose potentials have not been maximized. That is one. Or that are still going to be created in the future that will revolutionize security within the international political system. So there are technologies that exist now that we've not even most of us now, 80% of the functions of our phones, we don't know them. Basically, it's only a low SMS, whatever that will do with that thing. But phones can do more than that. I said, imagine there are technologies that exist that we have, but we don't know the full potentials yet. Or the ones we are going to create in the future that are going to alter things within the international political system. You have some of them around us. We have some of them around us. That is, I said, we have some of them, and we have some that have not been created. Some of those around us, we've not utilized them completely. So we have some of them around us, and we have those that are still going to create. But the one they've created now, we've known is also a detonator. A phone now, the phone is meant to receive call now, but yes, it can be used for. We've not explored that thing. So a phone is just for hello, how are you? But then you can use it as a phone, and it is still the same phone that you can use to track people. GPS. Yes. Have you forgotten? One phone, but different potentialities, and they are yet to even explore. Phone destroyed calculator. Yes. Remember growing up, that is now, is it not the Casio? That thing press paka. That's how you do original business women and men. But phone has destroyed that function now. The calculator is even wristwatch. Most times we use it for fashion. Before you remember you have this, you have checked your phone. Even TV. Yeah. I said, there are technologies that exist, remember? Yeah. But then they have potentials we are yet to assess. That is why we call them emerging technologies. Not just imagining that they can disrupt, they can change everything, they can revolutionize everything that we know. Imagine now there is an app that will make you sleep, not drug. There's an app you put on your phone now that will be singing nice songs to you. People can say, I want to be hearing water. Then you'll be hearing water. I want to be hearing breeze. And then there are colors that make you sleep too. There is nothing they've not created at all. But phone was meant initially, remember, just for hello, how are you? But then it now has capabilities that we are still finding out on a daily basis. Look at what Israel did now. They turned walkie-talkie into a weapon. Have you forgotten? Yes, walkie-talkie now, and pager into a weapon. Walkie-talkie alone now, they put explosive device in that. Nobody believed they could actually do that. It's the same with your phone. They said that phone gives us cancer. That is the point. Imagine, we are not sure. We are still finding out. That is why we call them emerging. Walkie-talkie does not kill. What they did was that they repurposed the walkie-talkie to kill. Not that it kills now. See, a phone is not meant to kill, but they can put an explosive inside now. Then it becomes a even think of that thing, and they can now use that thing to kill. That was why I said they are disruptive. They exist, or they will still create them, but we don't know their potentiality. That is why we call them emerging. Basically, there are five technologies that we are looking at today that are revolutionary, that we are yet to explore their potentiality. But there are two, and this one is scary: biotechnology. Biotechnology. I pray mankind will not use its hand to destroy itself. Biotechnology. 3, that you are all familiar with: AI. The rate at which it's going, I pray AI will not make mankind. That was why I said potentiality. We didn't know a phone can become that revolution. 4, ICT. Let me explain something important. There's a difference between a missile and a bomb. They are two different things entirely. You are a farmer. You've harvested your tomato. or your plantain or cocoyam or whatever in your village. You are in the village in the jungle. That is the bomb. The missile is now the transporter that will come to carry that thing to the town. Listen, a missile is not a bomb. A missile is like a vehicle that delivers the bomb. So I said, the tomato and everything now, that is the bomb. But it cannot get to the market on its own. So you need something that will carry that thing from the village down to the town. So that thing that will carry that thing to the village, from that village to the town, is the missile. So it's the boss. So you can have a missile. It's not necessary that you have a missile that it's actually a weapon. No, they are two different things entirely. Now, the usual missiles we have, why I have to give you that information? The usual missiles we have now, it takes time to leave one country and get to the other country. Now, don't let me waste it. There's what we call intercontinental ballistic missile. Those are bombs that can travel from one continent to the other. But when that thing is coming, the person you are sending it to would have been aware that that thing is coming to destroy them. So he would have prepared to defend himself. Imagine technology now change and say, okay, why not shorten that time that the bomb will travel from country A to country B so that they won't even have time to prepare to counter that thing that you are. Exactly. So why not, the intercontinental missiles sometimes takes 1 hour, takes 50 minutes. So Russia, America, China, they were not happy that when you have 40, 50 minutes, you have enough time to protect yourself from. So they said they are looking for a way to shorten. That why not have a bomb that can travel within 5 minutes? You are dead. So Russia created such a bomb. Such a missile. America also created such a missile. It's a missile that travels at above Mach 5. Hypersonic missile. That is not bomb. I say hypersonic missile. Exactly. 5 minutes. You can travel. Before you know you are dead, you are in heaven. So they created what you call hypersonic missile. And unlike normal missile, this is where it gets interesting. It does not have to travel through. That thing travels at ground level, so it will not be detected by radar. I don't know, mankind, we are wicked. And the thing can evade objects when it's going on its mission. If it is the other one, radar would have picked it, then no, this one travels at ground level, then evading to go and do the business. It was actually sent to do. That is imagine heavily in emerging technology, building more deadlier weapon to do the business of killing other human beings. In fact, when we get to here, we'll talk more about what they are doing with that thing. The race now is not just to build any kind of, but to build a faster weapon so that your enemy will not be able to react at all. If it takes 1 hour for the bomb you would have been aware. We are not just talking about bomb now. No, we are not talking. When you say something travels faster than the speed of light, Mach 5. That's the highest they have now. Something above that, you won't even hear the thing. You just know you feel the impact. Those are the kind of weapons they are now building presently for a war that has not happened, but a war they knew will happen in the future. 2, AI. Artificial intelligence. Everybody talks about artificial intelligence. That thing is an emerging technology that we can't even predict what it will do eventually. That thing they call AI. So they are of 3 types. People don't know. This AI thing that we are talking about. Now, there's narrow AI. There's general AI. Then there is super AI. There are 3 types. There's narrow AI. There's narrow AI. That's artificial intelligence. Then there's general AI. And there is super AI. By the time it gets to super AI, mankind is in trouble. Narrow AI is the normal one that you give it, you are the one that will instruct it. It's a program. You give it the parameter. It's a program now. That thing it's what you give it, is the data, information you give it that the thing responds to. Programmers put it now. If they say hi, then you say hi back. If they say hello, you say hello back. If they say good afternoon, then you say it's good afternoon based on the data, the information you've given. That is narrow AI. It cannot do anything other than the thing it has been programmed for. AI can do things that it has not been programmed for, but that is still within its parameter. Now, listen. Narrow AI can only do one thing. Yes, general AI can do 2 things at least. General AI can do 2 things at least. That is, Instead of driving on a straight line, for narrow AI, if there is traffic, to stay. For general AI, if there is traffic, it to shift. Exactly. That's just you now say, that thing is intelligent. Yeah, normal AI, the one we are using, because it's the basic one. And when you are driving and you get to traffic, it won't move, it will wait. But general AI will think and shift, but no, there is traffic, then try to avoid. Super AI, you are not in control at all. It can behave it has a mind of its own. Then it has become what you call sentient. Sentient. Saying that it now has intelligence, like humans. SENTIENT. Sentient. The moment that thing can say, I am a computer, we are finished. The moment that thing realizes that I am alive, mankind is gone. Machine can now say, no, I am alive. Then you press send, it refuses to send. Then you know that mankind is in trouble. That is why they always warn we should be careful with all these things we are doing with all these machines online. That we all live online now. They have our biometric, they have our identity. When they want to take over, mankind is just finished. Everything now is. So AI is beyond what you are thinking. They are still learning the potentiality of AI. Exactly. Whereas every day we keep learning that this thing can do. It's only ChatGPT people know. There are others who more powerful than ChatGPT. There's this Chinese one, DeepSeek. And there is another one called Perplex. Israel has integrated AI into its defense. They sleep now. It's this machine that is always scanning. You know the funny thing? There are some rockets to throw at Israel. The machine will know the kind of missiles to use to counter it. Not you, it's the AI that does that. They've put everything in its database. This is the bomb that my enemy they have. This is the speed of that bomb. So they will now put their own bomb too, put all the thing, and they go to sleep. So once that thing it is AI that woke up and know how to counter that thing effectively. That is how they've actually incorporated that thing into security. You know, the shocking thing is this, and I said it in one of the classes. Most of those things we are using, most of the gadgets that we are using presently now, they were all you are going to ask me that what's the difference between a robot and AI? That are they the same? You know, you hear of robots now, and you hear of AI. So anytime you think of robot, just it's physical. You said machine, mechanic, is hardware. So, but then the thing controlling it now that you cannot see, information is exactly, it's AI. So you can build a machine, but what that machine does is conditioned on the AI, the instruction you give that thing. The software, that is when it is corrupt, when there is a virus. That's why it can kill the owner. That's when that thing can kill the owner. When it malfunction. Machine, yes, it's the AI that makes it intelligent. The robot is just a piece of metal. But once you now give it that, the AI is now like the brain that controls it, that tells it what to do. Thank you is the container. They are now building different kind of unbelievable robots. There are those that are as tiny as mosquito. They use those ones for surveillance. As tiny as mosquito. There are AI that are as tiny as mosquito. And of course, now there are those like the dog I've said that carries machine gun. And there are those again that they apply for emergency. So in fact, there are robots that they've created that disarm bombs. Rather than sending humans to do that thing. It is the robot that will go there now, that will know red wire, blue wire, and I now know how to diffuse that thing. That was why I said emerging, that we cannot even explore all their potentiality. Biotechnology. Biotechnology. That is one area that should give you nightmare. Biotechnology. That is when you marry technology with living things. When you marry technology with living things. Remember, I did not say with humans. I said with living things. When you marry them together to create unexpected things. When you marry living things, things that are alive, it could be anything, a dog, a cat, anything with technology. When you marry, it could even be agriculture. So let me start with agriculture. GMO. 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 Yes. Genetically modified crops or organisms. There are cassava plants that insect will bite and the insect will die. There are, when they marry that thing, biotechnology, and you plant any insect, any animal that eats they will die. But when human eat it, we won't die. That is why presently, if you go to all these expensive supermarket, there are crops you see now that they are seedless.
Yes.
No seed. Yes. That is genetically modified crop. Watermelon. Without seed. Watermelon without seed. I said biotechnology. When you marry technology with living things to create other things, that is where we are in. That was what, remember I said, we don't know the potentiality. We have them already. Some of the things we are eating, we are not able, sorry, I hope you are aware there is genetically modified meat that they create. Yes. That they create in the lab, meat. That meat now, they create it in the lab. They use machine to create it. I said, biotechnology. When you marry technology with living things to create something, it takes, 3 months for corn to grow. There are corns that they grew within 2 weeks. Jesus. That is, you can now understand biotechnology. That is when you now apply laboratory technology to growing that thing. Now, that is for crop. That is for agriculture. That is one aspect. There are biotechnology. When you use technology, you combine it with living things now. As we gave you agriculture, we are not talking about human. Now, presently, in Sweden, and I'm not making this up, think Denmark and Switzerland, SIM card is embedded in the body. Not this SIM card. They cut the skin open and they put the SIM card in the body. So you don't have to do all these, bring out your ATM. When you buy, just swipe your hand. The information is there. That thing you call biometric. It's there. They want to enter a bus, the token, they want to pay, the thing will take it automatically. Because it's biotechnology. The thing